It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 3 in Del Mar. Special thank you goes out to Jeff for volunteering today. We appreciate you so much. Big day. We will finish up tomorrow. Today's highlights include this beautiful yucca rostrata that was delivered by Waterwise Botanicals, and you'll see some random rocks and stones and statuary. We obviously haven't staged anything yet, so that's just still to happen tomorrow. In this area here, we just need to, fill in some more with any leftover soil we have. Then we're going to smooth. We're going to restage all the boulders and then push all of the river rock back into play. Then when this giant plant goes, we will reinvent this into a giant tapestry. So don't want to overdo this. Our aloe ferox. We got the Dracaena Draco planted in there. And Kevin just outdid himself today planting out the tipped pots. Just absolutely stunning work. We've been burying the irrigation, and we will run micro sprays to those little tapestry areas. And we got to working on some of the pots. Here is a mangave and an aloe distans. You may remember this from yesterday. It was really tall, and we cut it and reset it. This is a pot we haven't got to yet. So if that kind of puts things in perspective for you, it's just so important to tighten up and re-top dress when working on your pots. Remember my rule, if it's going to be in a pot, it needs to look good. This aloe ferox in this blue pot is absolutely stunning, and I love it, and I really hope that it behaves itself in here and doesn't grow too fast, because it just looks amazing. And what I'm doing now is I'm just trimming off tip burn, which is just typical. It's nothing to get excited about. It's just kind of an aesthetic thing. Okay, we have a really nice assortment of mangaves that we've added to Shelly's collection area. This is a really cool fuzzy mammillaria that I popped into the head planter. This had a 3/4 dead Euphorbia antisyphilitica in it that I spent about an hour getting out of the pot, and it was totally worth it. Here is another one of Kevin's tip pots, and here you can see too our poly line that has yet to be buried. So we ran out of staples. We'll finish up the burying of the lines tomorrow. Another tipped pot. Stunning. And then we had Nate pull out this stand of aloe striata and take off all the dead leaves and then pop it back in the ground, and it looks so much better. We are going to have so much fun restaging all of the shells. What she has in here as top dressing was just playground sand, so that's an easy fix. This will all be completely slick as a whistle by the time we're done tomorrow. Beautiful aloe dichotoma from Robert at Planter's Paradise in El Cajon. Another beautiful mangave. And Jeff reset, cut the synodenium. Remember we talked about this. It was really leggy and woody, so we cut it, disposed of the roots and stems, and just reset the pretty top pieces. Here's mangave. This one I remember. This is Barney. Very cute. Yeah, he throws off lots and lots of pups. We've got a Euphorbia trigona that we're probably going to need to pull forward just a little bit. It got planted a little too close to the wall. And, we still need to figure out this pot. It's just looking a little thirsty, really. So I think just some water and restaging, and that's going to be just fine. Yeah, here is, Greg got a few bags of the playground sand. I think we'll probably need more, but that'll definitely get us started. We also got 2 more 15-gallon Petalanthus bracteatus from Waterwise Botanicals delivered this morning, along with that Yucca rostrata. So we were able to fill this out so nicely. And this has also been converted to subterranean drip, so Shelly will not have to come out and throw buckets of water on these plants anymore. These should leaf out and look like these in no time at all. Our tapestry is also complete today. Greg is working on the irrigation right now, and you can see that he has installed polyline, and then he's coming off of the polyline with micro drippers so that he can get all uptight, nice and personal, you know, with these really, really tight plantings. It's a labor of love to irrigate a tapestry. You can see also the little drip line coming through here, snaking through here, coming around here. So we make sure that we get all of it irrigated. This, again, being so coastal and close to the ocean, it's very forgiving, but Greg is meticulous with his irrigation. So this will take him the rest of today and maybe a little bit of time tomorrow to complete. We also, Hannah laid in the flagstones that we talked about. Greg brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stones. So Shelly will have a really, really easy time working her way around to access the hose. She can then hose off the tapestry, hose off the coral reef over here, as well as put some extra water on her bromeliads and staghorn ferns in this area. She is a lover of all things turtle and tortoise, so I did find her this adorable tortoise. And all things Talavera. So I found her this Talavera tortoise at Waterwise Botanicals. Oh no, you're right. I was thinking, yeah, you're right. I got this at Roberts, Planter's Paradise, and the Sansevieria. They have bowls of these right now. Oh God, Semper Vivum. Sorry guys. I think I need to eat something. No, I'm sorry. This Semper Vivum or Vivum is available at Oasis.
And don't Semps do well indoors?
Semps can be grown indoors, yeah. They're also a plant that is hardy and will tolerate being outside in really, really hostile zones, like 5, 6, 7. We had a volunteer, Jeff, today come in and reset some Sansevieria that are really pretty, but they were getting a little too much sun over in the backyard. He did a beautiful job of staging these. We moved the fish. You might notice that the fish got moved back into place too, and we put some tillandsias in there instead of that bracteosa, which is now up here. The variegated bracteosa is right under the speciosa and should be living its best life there. So tomorrow we will need to bring in lots of rock. I'm going to stop at Southwest Boulder and Stone in Chula Vista on my way here and buy some really pretty varied bagged rocks so that I can do a lot of finish work. Shelly's got some really beautiful collectibles that I want to make sure that we top dress. So I'll bring in lots of fun bagged rock. I still have all my special collectible plants to plant that I got at Roberts from Planter Paradise. We'll be doing top dressing work in here. Top dressing over here is going to be burgundy lava, the small stuff, the 3/8, with accents of black, shells, and these beach pebbles that we excavated from this bed initially. So there will be a really, really beautiful display of rock and shell finishing off this tapestry area. Then in the back, we've already talked about what needs to happen. So it may sound like a lot, but it's definitely doable in the time that we have tomorrow. So I'm really, really excited for you to see the grand reveal, and so appreciate all of you following along and giving all of your support, comments, all the questions that you've been asking. We've been having an absolute ball here in Del Mar. So for Team DFS, this has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with day 3 and your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.